We are rolling, testing. Looks like the mic is good. Just the light a little. Hello. Hope you're all doing well on this Monday evening. It's a new week and time for more baseball. Yankees versus Mariners, continuing a 4-game set here. I know the internet continues to chug along here. I wonder if it's partially the heat is having an effect on everything. It was 100 degrees again today here in the Valley in beautiful Los Angeles, California, and it was warm. It was very, very warm. I'm not gonna lie, your boy got a little sunburned over the weekend. Started to go down nicely, but yeah. So it should be a good one. But yeah, Yankees versus Mariners. Former Yankee pitching prospect Justice Sheffield versus current pitching prospect Deivi Garcia. Again, Garrett Cole was hurt for the probably the remainder. He might get one warm-up start, but probably the remainder of the regular season. But he should be good for the playoffs. As we get ready here, looks like it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain, as they say. What's up, Odoms? How's it going? So, looks like some guys could use some days off. That is for sure. Let's see. Oh, and lefty with Sheffield on the mound. Oh, these guys do hit lefties well. Judge has been hitting very well lately. Might have to do what we did last time, which is, yeah, we're gonna put Dominguez will go to right. Judge will DH today. Give him a half day off. And then let's see. Driscoll's already in the field. We will give LeMahieu a day off because he needs it. Vizcaino can play second, short, or third. As Anita gets a dab. There you go, Anita. Let's see, who else can we give some time to? Actually, yeah, I guess that'll be it. We'll give Gio a day off, hopefully tomorrow. Again, Judge will DH. We'll have Dominguez lead off, and then Judge, Hicks, JT Real Muto. And yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this lineup. And the only lefty then is Didi against the lefty Sheffield. So there you go. So Deivi Garcia making his second start of the year. Picked up a win out of the bullpen for the Yankees earlier this year. So 1-1 with a 4.98. Really wasn't right after getting moved to the rotation for a couple spot starts for Jameson Taillon, who had a face contusion. Got hit with a comebacker, missed 2 starts. So a chance for Garcia, his second start of the year. A 1-1 record. Nice strikeout to walk ratio, a whip just over 1. Facing the Mariners, Jake Fraley, a $147, 5 RBIs. He'll be playing center field tonight. Dancing between the raindrops at the stadium. Fouls one backing out of play, 0-1. And we are underway here in the Bronx in August. So it'll be a 0-1 now from Garcia to the speedy Fraley. Checks his swing on the outside changeup, 1-1. Yankees have won 7 of 9. Now slider popped up towards short. Didi on a short hop, fires the first. Oh, and Driscoll makes a nice swipe tag as Didi's throw pulled him off the bag. Almost another error there on Gregorius. You look at the Mariners lineup now. Fraley, followed by J.P. Crawford, Kyle Seeger, Mitch Haniger, Ty France is your DH today. Dylan Moore 6th, Evan White 7th, Taylor Trammell 8th, and Luis Torrens is the catcher, batting 9th. It is raining in the Bronx tonight, Odoms, at least in this game, yes, as Crawford fouls one back out of play, 0-1 to him. Garcia working on a lot of rest, about 9 days rest after he started a game down in AAA for the Rail Riders. That swung on a missed 0-2, and then got called up here. And the Yankees went full. Actually, it was his spot due up in the rotation for the Rail Riders, and he got called up. So he basically missed almost 2 times through the rotation. As Didi now a backhand, fire to first. Oh, and he throws it away. Another one by Gregorius here in the rain. This one Driscoll can't come up with. So another error for Didi as he continues to struggle again at shortstop. That brings up Kyle Seeger now hitting .313. He skies one towards left center field, and making the catch is Aaron Hicks for the second out of the inning. That one kind of had a little bit of English on it. Started to curve away from him, but he makes the catch. And that'll bring up Mitch Haniger now. 10 homers, 51 RBIs, a .245 average. Good power-hitting right fielder. Pops him up. First pitch swinging. This one will reach the camera well, so 0-1 to Haniger. Now that misses just low, says the umpire, a 1-1. Now curveball knocked foul here at the plate, 1-2. Want to give quick shout out to everybody who's been following on TikTok. We're up to 12,500 folks. Says swing and a miss, strike 3. So Garcia has himself a nice first inning. Really got 4 outs there. Bails out Gregorius. We go bottom 1, no score. Over 350,000 likes now on TikTok. We're almost at 2,000 here on Twitch. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting me here over the past year plus. As Sheffield makes his 23rd start now here in the rain, 4-9 record, a 4.15 ERA, about a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And Jason Dominguez playing right field tonight, hitting .264, 4 homers, 14 RBIs. We'll lead off here in the bottom of the first. First pitch from Sheffield is hammered to left field, and it's a base hit. So Trammell will get it in quickly. Dominguez, though, that'll get the old rookie batting average up a little bit. First pitch swing looked like a fastball right down the middle. Dominguez did not miss it. As that brings up Judge hitting .313, 27 homers, 51 RBIs. Is that eight homers since the All-Star break. Really starting to find his power stroke again. And yeah, that was a fastball right down the middle. Or a slider. Excuse me, that was a hanging slider. So sinker, slider, changeup, fastball pitcher. It's lagging for you a bit, Odoms. As this one skied to left center field, fairly deep. Going back is Fraley on the track. Will make the catch against the wall for the first out of the inning. It might be the rain causing that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the heads up, Odom. So look at the Yankee lineup. We saw Dominguez followed by Judge at the DH, then Hicks. JT Realmuto, Jerome Driscoll, Gio Urshela, Didi Gregorius, Kevin Vizcaino, the rookie hitting .375 with a homer and 3 RBIs, playing short, and then AJ Pollock batting ninth. So, runner on first. Hicks with a 8-game hitting streak. Judge hit it well, but again, the wind is blowing in today because of the rain. If there was no wind today, that ball was probably gone. The first pitch to Aaron Hicks is outside, 1-0. Oh, yeah, it does look like there was a bit of an issue. I might have lost the, something there in the preview there on my computer. The 1-0 to Hicks. Chop to the right side. Nice play by the first baseman. White back to first. A 3-6-1 double play. We're going top second. No score here in the Bronx as Dominguez is erased in the double play. I'm going to check something with my computer. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to hold on 1 second. Be right back. What's up, JC? How's it going? Sorry about that. I was just checking something. Oops, I hit the camera now. It's checking something with the computer. Been having a couple of internet issues. I wonder if it has to do with the tremendous heat here in LA today. It's 100 degrees. All the wires are probably melting. So it looks like, yeah, maybe a little bit of hiccups here. As Ty France, the DH, hitting .218 now, leads off the top of the second. Takes a strike, 0-1. Yep, first game of the night, JC. First game of the night. As now this one chopped to the left side. Gio Urshela there. He will fire to first in time, 1 away. So Gio says, don't worry, Didi, you've made a few too many errors the past few games. And we now look at the Yankee defense. Pollock in left, Hicks in center, Dominguez in right. Gio at third, Didi at short. Kevin Vizcaino gets a rare start at second today. Jerome Driscoll at first, and JT Realmuto behind the plate. as Odoms asks for the call dedication. No, game 2 of the series. We won the first game on Friday, 12-10. Ugly game, as that brings up Dylan Moore. He fouls one back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 from Garcia. Misses just outside, 1-1. Evens the count up. It'll be a 1-1 now from Debbie. Swing and a miss on a nice curveball there. 1-2. Now this little dribbler foul. Just got a piece of that slider. Still 1-2. Now swing and a miss. Strike 3. Real Muto will tag him as he goes by. 2 away. No, JC, he's under contract for a couple more years after this. So we're going to probably hold on to him. Might have to trade. He might become the starting. He might become a starter if he loses Frazier. And as this one skied to right, fairly deep, going back as Dominguez. Still back at the track, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 second for Garcia. We go bottom 2, no score. We may have to trade Judge, and we may lose Frazier in the offseason. So Pollock is sticking around. So that brings up, fortunately, he's under contract for at least one more year after this. That brings up JT Real Muto. 37 homers, 68 RBIs, a 348 average. JT's been struggling lately. Fouls a fastball straight back and out of play, 0-1. Just a hair late in the high heater from Sheffield. Now late on a sinker, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 now from the young southpaw. Chop foul, still 0-2. No, what do you mean, JC? No, Judge is in right, but his contract is, as this is fouled off to the right side, the contract I signed him to actually really kind of handcuffed me. I had the least he wanted was $29 million a year, and I should have went to arbitration with him. Is what I should have done. And now what'll probably be after this year is I might trade him. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away here now in the bottom of the second. First K for Sheffield. That brings up Jerome Driscoll, 7 for his last 20, 271 overall, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Playing first base, a lot of first base to fill in for Boyd. Fouls one straight back out of play, 0-1. In real life, Judge will be back probably in a week or so, as soon as he's done with COVID, because he's an idiot. As this one's chopped foul to the right side, 0-2. Although there are rumors that the Yankees are looking to trade Judge. If the Yankees, like, absolutely fall apart in the next 2 weeks, in real life, the rumor is that Judge is going to go in the trade block, and I wouldn't blame them. It'll be an 0-2 to Driscoll. This is low and outside, 1-2. Good take there. Yeah, JC, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away here in the second. I still don't think the Yankees are going to make the playoffs. The next 2 weeks, the next 9 games in particular will determine if this team is going to be a buyer or a seller at the deadline. They have to sweep the 2 games against Philly. They have to take 3 of 4 from the Red Sox, and they have to take 2 of 3 from Tampa Bay. That's the Yankees' next 9 games. In my opinion, if they don't win 7 of their next 9, it's not worth it. Gio Urshela now batting 6th, hitting .324. Pops one foul and out of play, 0-1. Just missed the hanging slider, just a hair late on it. Wind blowing in from left, a soggy night here in the Bronx as we're dodging the raindrops. As Gio chops this one to first, White is there, will take it himself, and that will end the second. Well, that's what I'm saying, JC. If the Yankees lose that next series against Boston and lose the series against Tampa, the series is over, man. The season's over. It's Taylor Trammell now. I mean, the fact that they took 2 out of 3 is Trammell, goodbye baseball, puts the Mariners on the board. 1-0. The rookie, his 5th of the year, 424 feet. And just like that, Seattle's on the board, 1-0. That was a high, middle of the plate, top of the zone fastball, and he did not miss it. As now this one popped up to right. Dominguez is there, shuffling to his left, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Yeah, that makes no sense, JC. I don't know why they wouldn't have an Urshela jersey or something, as Fraley 0 for 1. Takes one high, 1-0. Now this one hit into the gap in right center field. Dominguez getting on his horse and getting there to make the catch. For the second out of the inning, that's what happens when you got a 91 speed in the outfield. Now Sanchez sucks and so does Stanton. As J.P. Crawford reached on an error in his first at-bat by Didi Gregorius. Hammers one to left center field. Now that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to roll almost to the wall. The rain actually slowed it down for Hicks, but either way, Crawford has a standing 2-out double. Crawford's 12th of the year, and that brings up Kyle Seeger now. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Yeah, I don't think the Yankees need Torres either. I think the Yankees should have traded him, as that's a strike at the knees, 0-2. The 0-2 now to Seeger. Curveball just misses outside, 1-2. Garcia trying to work out of around the 2-out double, and does so. Swing and a miss, strike 3, tied him up on the inside part, spun around at top. But the Mariners strike first. Taylor Trammell, a solo home run to left, or to right, excuse me. And we go bottom third, Yankees down 1-0. Leading things off here now in the bottom of the third is Didi Gregorius. 29 homers, 67 RBIs, a .303 average. The only lefty in the lineup tonight. First pitch from Sheffield is popped up to left. Deep but playable. Trammell is there, now ranging to his right, makes the catch, 1 away. Now that brings up the rookie Kevin Vizcaino, who homered in yesterday's game. His first career home run. Hitting .375 overall. A little late in that sinker. Fouls it off to the right side. 0-1. 4 for his last 8 as well, so he's starting to heat up as he chases a changeup in the dirt. 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Vizcaino. Inside. 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 now. Popped up to shallow left center. Going back, it's actually going to be Crawford there in the left field grass to make the catch for the second out of the inning. And now that brings up A.J. Pollock, 9 for his last 21. Really starting to heat up for the Yankees. 17 homers, 71 RBIs. 4 of those homers, and I think about 9 of those RBIs with the Yankees. The first pitch from Sheffield, fouled back and out of play. Backdoor slider, just missed it. 0-1, just out in front of it. The 0-1 to Pollock. Misses low and outside, 1-1. Playing in left field tonight. The 1-1. Chopped foul now. Good slider again from Sheffield, 1-2. Only at 25 pitches here in the third. As Pollock chops one that fouled on the right field line. Still 1-2. And now this one chopped, and this one's going to stay fair. That one is down into the right field corner, and Pollock is rounding first and will have himself a 2-out double. He will hold there with 2 away. I didn't watch it, JC. I didn't watch it. I have zero interest in watching it, so I didn't watch it. Lee, my co-host, watched it. He liked it, but, you know, take that with for what you will. As Dominguez 1 for 1 with a single now up at the plate. Chance to drive a run in. Hammers one to the right side and is through for a base hit. They're going to wave Pollock home. Haniger's throw. It is in time. Oh, a perfect throw by Haniger in right. Just gets Pollock at the plate. And we go top fourth. Yankees still down 1-0. Oh, he just got him on the swipe tag, did Torrens. Yeah, no, Lee mostly talked about it, and I've seen a bunch of spoilers for it. As there's a strike to Haniger, 0-1, speak of the devil. Now a backdoor slider popped up the deep left center field. Going back is Hicks, and it's over his head and off the wall. Oh, I thought he had a chance at it. But it's a leadoff double for Haniger here in the fourth. Yeah, I know you guys are killing the Blue Jays, but I was going to say this is going to be an important series for you guys, even more than probably the Yankee series. There's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1, but Like I was telling JC, hand tuck says that one misses outside 1-1. If the Yankees don't take 7 over the next 9, take 3 of 4 from Boston, 2 of 3 from Tampa, and sweep the 2-game series against the Phillies, season's over. Doesn't matter. This is chop foul 2-2. Yeah, Peter. Well, I mean, part of it is also there's a lot more urgency with the Yankees, I think, this weekend than we've seen in a while. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Big K for Garcia. As that brings up Dylan Moore now, as now the Mariners can't score an insurance run on outs alone, as this is fouled back out of play 0-1. I think so, Odoms. I love Snickers. Snickers are great, man, as this is chop foul to the right side 0-2. I don't think it's going to happen either, hand tucks, which is why I still think the Yankee season is over and we should be sellers and not buyers at the deadline. But if they do that, then maybe something will happen. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Another K for Garcia. 2 away here in the 4th. Now that brings up Evan White, who's 0 for 1. Popped up to right. Dominguez is there. He will settle under it and make the catch to retire the side. So Haniger had himself a leadoff double after that great defensive play in the bottom of the 3rd. But Garcia pitches out of the jam. We go bottom 4. Yankees down 1-0. Aaron Judge just missed a home run to deep left center in his first at-bat. Fraley made the catch against the wall. Again, the wind blowing in from left center, so that sure didn't help. As the first pitch to Judge from Sheffield is just a little low, 1-0, and now Aaron is 0 for 6 in his career against Sheffield with 3 strikeouts. The 1-0 pitch, good backdoor slider, that time catches the corner, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 to Judge. Swing, and I think he foul-tipped it in the glove of Torrens there, 1-2. A little late. That was right down Broadway. That was the pitch to hit. The 1-2. A little pop-up to shallow right, but actually not even going to leave the infield. I'm sorry, I misjudged the depth on that one. White will make the catch for the first out of the inning. I mean, if you do that, hand tucks, you're probably going to win the division. Yeah, I know Ryan Lamar had actually a very nice game. Was very surprised as Hicks fouls one off the plate. He grounded into a double play in his last at-bat. Well, JC, it's because as that one smacked to the right side, knocked down by White, Hicks is hustling to flip the first in time to get him. Nice play by Evan White at first base. Yeah, a lot of high-scoring game today, Odoms, for sure. JC, the thing is that as that misses outside the Real Muto 1-0, the reason why they lost is because the Yankees they called up actually hustled. They have something to prove. They're not the fat, lazy Yankees that are normally in the starting lineup. As that's flipped to Sheffield covering, and Evan White makes 3 great plays here in the bottom of the 4th to rob Yankees of hits. At least 2 of them of hits. We go top 5. Yankees still down 1-0. As there's that man again, Taylor Trammell. Led off the 3rd with a solo home run. Now pops this one up to fairly deep left. Pollock near the line will make the catch of the first out of the inning. Yeah, you probably will, JC, and then mercifully the season for the Yankees will be over, and hopefully they start selling. There's already rumors that the Yankees are talking about trading Judge. If the Yankees have a bad 10 days, again, if they lose the series to the Red Sox, they lose the series to Tampa, they're talking about trading Judge. That rumor has started to come out there now. A lot of general managers want Aaron Judge, as this one lined right at the second baseman, Vizcaino, for the second out of the inning. That brings up Jake Fraley, who's 0 for 2. Of course, the Yankees are going to want a high asking price for him. As this one hammered to right field, that's going to be a base hit. It'll dunk in front of Hicks. Thinking about going for second is Torrens, but he will hold at first. See, that wasn't Torrens, that was Fraley. My apologies. Makes it like Torrens doesn't have a 90 speed. Fraley. There's a strike now to J.P. Crawford. He's 1 for 2, reached on an error today, and also doubled. The 0-1. Ooh, called a ball, but sure looked like a strike to me. 1-1. Yeah, hand tucks, the thing is that it's the only piece that people are interested in. And if you're going to rebuild, you got to sell something to get something. Swing and a miss there on a slider. 2-2. As going down to second and easily stealing it is Fraley. Good pitch to run on. A curveball in the dirt. So now the 3-2 chop foul there by Crawford. Still 3-2 on a nice changeup there. And now pop up to third. Jammed him with the fastball. Gio there makes the catch. And despite the the single on the stolen base, the Mariners do not score. We go bottom 5. Yankees still down 1-0. So after that 12-10 slugfest in yesterday's game, we got a completely different game here. It's a 1-0 pitcher's duel. And that brings up Jerome Driscoll. Had a couple doubles in yesterday's game. Struck out in his first at-bat. Odoms, I think this is fouled back down to play 0-1. Well, JC, I don't know about that anymore, man. The more I watch that Yankee team, the more I think that maybe it is time to just blow it all up. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. The fans already aren't showing up, Peter. Most of the fans are for away teams. As this one to deep left center field, and it is over the head of Trammell as Driscoll pulls in the second with a lead-off double. The Mets, the Red Sox, both those series were full of the opposition team fans, way more than Yankee fans. And Odoms, I think the Bucks are going to win it all tomorrow. I think the Bucks are going to end it. As Gio Urshela now 0-for-1. I think they got the Suns' number as that misses high 1-0. Yankees need more pitching. They need more hitting. And honestly, I get that Judge is our only good offensive player, but if I can get 4 offensive players for him, might be worth it. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. Yeah, hand tucks, I've already given up mostly on this year. Like, it would require such an epic collapse from either you guys or the Rays to open up a wild card spot as it'd be a 1-2 to Gio, foul up the right side. Like, I just don't see... JC, the Yankees are in 4th place. What do you mean they're not losing? As this one skied towards center field, fairly deep, Fraley is there. He will make the catch. Driscoll will hold at second, not deep enough to get the runner over. Yeah, Lukey, I agree. I think the Bucks in 6. I just do not see how the Suns win Game 6 in Milwaukee. Game 4, that turned the whole series around. As Didi Gregorius smashes one to right center field. That's going to be one hop against the wall. Driscoll will score easily, and Didi's into second, replacing him with an RBI double. Glorious Gregorius, his 30th double of the year, and we are tied at 1. Now that brings up Kevin Vizcaino, the rookie 0-for-1 today. Swing and a miss on a good sinker right over the top of it, 0-1. Vizcaino 6-for-17 in his young career. I'll say this, Odoms, if it goes back to Phoenix, I don't know who wins Game 7. As this is popped up on the infield, high slider, got underneath it. Seeger down from third, makes the catch actually on the pitcher's mound for the second out of the inning. That's what I'm thinking too, Luke. I think if the Suns force Game 7, I kind of am leaning towards the Suns. I've heard that too, Peter. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens as that misses outside 1-0. Odoms, they won 2 in a row to start the series. They went up 2-0, man. Like, Pollock 1-for-1 with a double, got thrown out at home plate by Haniger. Skies one to center field, fairly deep. Fraley going back, it's over his head, and it's one hop against the wall. Another RBI double for the Yankees this inning. Pollock's second double of the night, and the Yankees are now up 2-1. And that will bring up Jason Dominguez, who's 2-for-2 with 2 singles. Sheffield only at 50 pitches, but already starting to get rattled here in the 5th. As Dominguez smacks this one. Oh, what a catch! J.P. Crawford robs Dominguez of an RBI. Full extension. And just like that, that'll end the 5th as Dominguez is robbed by Crawford. But we go top 6. Yankees up 2-1. But that's the thing, Odoms. Game 7 is in Phoenix again, too, man. Like, and they blew them out in the first 2 games. Yeah. Yeah, it is gonna be very hard for Phoenix to win Game 6. We are all in agreement there. As Kyle Seeger leads off, he's 0 for 2 tonight against Garcia. Garcia pitching strong here into the 6th inning. Only made the one mistake to Trammell, as that's fouled off along the left field line, 0-1. I mean, that's the thing, JC. It's not like it's weirder. It's less weird than when we missed it, made it 15 years in a row and then missed it. Like, it happens. It happens. As that one misses just low to Seeger, 1 and 2. But look, the team's not good. They are what their record says they are. This is punched to the left side. Gio there from deep in the hole. Won't get Seeger. It'll go as an infield single. Because of the shift, so a shift single there for Seeger. And Darren O'Day starting to warm in the Yankee pen just in case. Mitch Haniger 1 for 2 with a double. Takes the strike, 0-1. As this one popped up to left. Pollock is there. Backing up a couple steps now. Makes the catch. Going back to first is Seeger, 1 away in the 6th. As Hantucks calls for the hydrate. Ty France 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Garcia would love a ground out here. There's a strike, 0-1. France has hit to 10 double plays this year. That misses low and outside, 1-1. Garcia can get the ground ball here. And he does, as that one's going to be knocked down by Vizcaino. He will only get, no, he won't even get France at first. He had to dive for it, couldn't come away with it cleanly, so it's an infield single now. And that will bring up Dylan Moore, the second baseman. Fouls one back out of play, 0-1, as Hantucks gets a posture check. Moore 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. I think either way, this is probably the last hitter for Garcia. That's fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Now this one punched to the right side. This could be 2. Vizcaino to Didi for 1 on the first. In time, a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Garcia gets the ground ball he needed, and we go bottom 6. Yankees up 2-1. I can tell you right now, O'Day will pitch the 7th. As Judge faces Sheffield still in there for the Mariners on the losing end of a 2-1 score. Good pitchers duel today by a couple of young arms. Judge now 0 for 7 in his career against Sheffield. The 1-0. Good sinker there, 1-1. Fooled him with the fastball and then came back with the sinker. What's up, Monkey? How's it going? Swing and a miss on an inside sinker, now 1-2. Coming with the hard stuff is Sheffield. The 1-2. Popped him up on the infield. White is there, even with the bag at first, makes the catch, 1 away. As we look at the standings here, Seattle 20 games back at Houston. That brings up Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a couple groundouts, 1 to first, and 1 was a double play in the first. First pitch to him from Sheffield, this at bat swung on and missed, 0-1. So the Yankees are giving high fives to Garcia in the dugout. He is done for this evening as this one fouled back out of play, 0-2. Gave them 6 innings of 1-run ball. The 0-2 now to Hicks. No reason to ruin the kid's confidence. This popped up to right in a narrow game. Catch is made by Haniger, 2 away. If we had a little insurance, I'd let Garcia pitch the 7th. Not in a game this close. It's JT Realmuto 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. And again, it's been mostly the bottom of the Yankee lineup tonight. The heart of the order is in a bit of a slump. Judge, of course, did just miss a home run. Like, literally, the 399. Literally to the 399 sign as that's fouled back out of play, 0-2. But everybody else starting to get a little cold here in August. 60th pitch of the night from Sheffield is fouled off to the right side. Still 0-2. That swung on and fouled off to the right side. I played 3. We played 3 seasons last year. What we did in the second season is we started doing 1 game every 3-game series. And then the third season, we just simmed the whole regular season and got right to the playoffs. It'll be a 1, and that's what we'll probably do here as well, JC. It'll be a 1-2 to JT, outside 2-2. We won the World Series in the 3rd season. The 2-2, hammered to left, or towards left, under the glove of Crawford. That should go as an error. Crawford looked like it was going to take a bigger hop with the wet dirt out there in the infield. That is an error on Crawford. So Didi made an error, now Crawford makes an error. And that brings up rookie Jerome Driscoll. That should have been wouldn't have been an easy play, because he would have had to backhand it from deep in the hole, and Real Muto runs well, but should have still got the glove on it. Driscoll 1 for 2 with a double. Hammers one to right center field, fairly deep but playable. Haniger there will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. So no harm, no foul on the error. We go top 7. Yankees up 2-1. And in comes Darren O'Day. Yeah, we're playing at least 2. Yeah, we're going to play multiple seasons, JC. Don't worry about it. As Darren O'Day making his 35th appearance of the year, a 3-1 record out of the pen. Easily the Yankees' most reliable reliever. He will face the bottom of the lineup. Like I said, we'll do the same thing. Second season, we'll play 1 game a series. And then third season, we'll just sim to the playoffs if we feel like it. It's... Yeah, we're going to play out more seasons. Leading off, Evan White, 0 for 2 with a couple flyouts. It's the 7, 8, 9 hitters, as there's a strike in the inside corner, 0-1. Now a strike in the outside corner, 0-2. Slider misses low from O'Day, 1-2. Now outside, 2-2. This one popped foul, went 3 sliders in a row. Having to protect the plate this time is White. The 2-2, fouled back and out of play, still 2-2. Making O'Day work. Now this one hammered to right. Dominguez going back will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Because, JC, then we only play 1 game a day. It's Taylor Trammell, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. The only run tonight for the Mariners. As he grounds one foul to the right side, 0-1. And I don't like to play Diamond Dynasty, because that's fouled off to the left side, 0-2. There's too many trolls, and I don't want to deal with it. As this one up the middle and through for a base hit. Just got enough of that slider. He's got good speed now here at first. So he's 2 for 3 tonight. And that brings up Luis Torrens. He's 0 for 2. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now 1 low, 1-1. Kyle Rudolph. Signing Kyle Rudolph, JC. They call that a ball. 2-1. Sure looked like a strike to me. Now this is fouled off to the right side. Evens the count up at 2-2. Another foul ball from Torrens. Still 2-2. Now this one grounded foul. A lot of pitches here and just 3 hitters. There goes the runner. This one smacked to right field. It's going to be a base hit. So going first to third is Trammell. And the Mariners are set up to get the tying run across against O'Day, who hasn't given a run up since April. And that brings up the pesky Jake Fraley, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now this one grounded to third. Oh, it's off of Gio's glove. Scoring is Trammell. The game is tied. Garcia is no longer the pitcher of record as O'Day gives up his first run since April. And Gio just can't come up with that slick grounder as there's a strike to Crawford, 0-1. That might have been a double play ball, but at least you wanted a second out there, and they don't get it. So runners at first and second now with still just 1 away. Swing and a miss there and a slider, 1-2 to Crawford. That misses inside, 2-2. 3-2. On deck is Kyle Seeger. And this one popped up to short. Didi is there, infield fly rule, even though he makes the catch in the outfield. Grass, 2 away.
Now back, the third baseman.
Hurts. Rather have Hurts. Easily. As Kyle Seeger now 1 for 3 with a single as well today. Takes one low, 1-0. Seeger is easily the Mariners' best hitter. Although this one grounded towards Driscoll, the race to the bag. The rookie wins it, and we get out of the 7th. But O'Day gives up again his first run since April, and the Mariners have tied it here. We go bottom 7, tied at 2. As Sam Delaplane makes his 27th appearance of the year, a long reliever, 5-7 record out of the pen. Daniel Jones is a dumpster fire. I hate him. Can't stand him.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
As Jonathan Loaizaga starts to warm for the Yankees, looks like he'll pitch the 8th. Actually, yeah, I'd love to use somebody else. Actually, I'd love to use somebody else, but yeah, I think we're going to go with Loaizaga for that part of the lineup. Even though Britton we could use. But again, we're trying to save some of these guys. The bullpen's exhausted. Gio Urshela 0 for 2 tonight. Chases a slider from Delaplane, 0-1. Fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. It'll be a 0-1 to Gio. Swing and a miss on a low changeup, 0-2. But yeah, Daniel Jones is a dumpster fire. He's absolute trash. Piece of trash. The 0-2 grounded to the left side. Nice play by Seeger, ranging to his left. Throws out his counterpart, 1 away. And that brings up Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 with a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Got the Yankees scoring started in the 5th. Have not scored since or before then. First pitch from Delaplane, swing and a miss by Didi on a changeup, 0-1. The 0-1 to Didi. Swing and a miss, another changeup, 0-2, as Middleton and Fletcher warming in the Mariners' pen. Ems would probably like Delaplane to go too, though, at least. As Didi pops one up to center. Fraley is there. He will settle under it and make the catch for the second out of the inning. 2-9-1 for the Mariners, 2-6-1 for the Yankees. So that brings up Kevin Vizcaino. He's popped out twice. First pitch there is a strike in the outer part of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1. Pop foul and out of play just late on that fastball. That was the pitch to hit. Or actually just out in front of it, they say. 0-2. Now swing and a miss on a high slider. Strike 3. So Delaplane has a perfect 7th. We go top 8. Yankees and Mariners tied at 2. JC, we didn't need an update. We knew Boston beat Toronto tonight. As Loaizaga making his 36th appearance of the year, a 2-2 record, a 3.61 ERA. Let's see if he can work through the 8th. No, it's fine, JC. It's fine. I just feel like you guys are constantly, like, you didn't mention the Orioles. It's like you're just kind of, like, continuing to rub it in. I get it. The Yankees are in 4th place, man. I get it. Like, I'm aware. I am all too keenly aware of that fact. Doesn't look like Loaizaga spotting the curveball well. We'll see how much we use it. Haniger 1 for 3 with a double tonight. Was stranded at second. Fouls one back out of play. 0-1. Yeah, I know that. I know, JC. I know. So are the Yankees, in my opinion. That misses low 1-1. They will be after the next 2 weeks. This is chopped to third. Gio there because of the shift. Fires the first in time, 1 away. Brings up Ty France. He's 1 for 3 with a single. It's erased on a double play. Hammers one foul, 0-1. That one misses low, 1-1. Just for the fact that the Yankees would have to climb through 3 teams. This is chopped to third. Gio there. That alone probably eliminates them. As in time, 2 away.
Up next for Seattle.
It would mean the Jays, Rays, and Red Sox would all have to fall off. As that misses high and inside, 1-0. That misses outside, 2-0. Yeah, Toronto's going to be a team to watch out for. Especially with Vladdy Jr., as that's a strike at the knees, 2-1. 2-1 to Moore. Outside, 3-1. He's the one who did that double play earlier. Now swings through a fastball there, 3-2. Loizaga using the heat to get back into the count. Strike 3, frozen with a changeup. Nice inning from Loizaga. We go bottom 8. Yankees and Mariners still tied at 2. Couple of soft grounders and then the strikeouts. That brings up A.J. Pollock, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and RBI. Got thrown out at home. God, the Yankees wish they had that run right now. As Zach Britton and Chad Green both start warming. If the Yankees do not take the lead, I believe it'll be Britton in the 9th. They do, it'll be Green. As Pollock 2 for 2. JC, I do not. I think you are very wrong on that assessment. That swing and a miss there, 0-1. The Yankees would have to go on a ridiculous winning streak for that to happen. To catch the Rays. Or the A's, as that misses low, 1-1. That's the thing, too. I don't think Oakland's going to fall apart either. The 1-1, smack fouled in the right field line, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 now to Pollock. Swing and a miss. Good slider from Delaplane. 1 away here in the 8th. They finally retire Pollock, and that brings up Dominguez. He's 2 for 3. The pair of singles was robbed of a third by Crawford in his last at-bat. I don't think Oakland's going to fall off. That team believes, as that's chopped to first. White is there, will win the race to the bag. 2 away. So 2 quick outs here in the 8th. That brings up Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 3. Just missed a home run earlier. Takes one outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Judge. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-1. Good pitch from Delaplane. That was on the black. Tough to take, tough to hit though, too. 1-1, swing and a miss on a slider. That's how you get Judge. Sliders away. The 1-2, outside, 2-2. Yeah, we'll see, JC. Is a lot of teams the Yankees have to go through to get to a playoff spot. As Judge late on the fastball, strike 3, swing and a miss. We go top 9, tied at 2.
Leading off for the Mariners.
As in comes Zach Britton to start the 9th, 29th appearance of the year, a 1.84 ERA, a 4-2 record. Three guys who did not hit as well against the lefties, so the lefties in here try and clean up the bottom of the lineup. This was also, of course, though, part of the lineup that caused Darren O'Day fits, giving up his first run in 3 months. As Evan White 0 for 3 leads off, takes the strike in the outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1 chops a fastball foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss, beautiful back foot slider, strike 3, 1 away here tonight. You know, JC, that's going to be tough to say. The Dodgers got a lot of injuries, a lot of problems with Bauer as well. They're trying to piece it together. The Padres are staying hot overall. I don't know. That's a really great question. They might. Again, a team that believes. Could you imagine another A's versus Giants World Series? That misses high, 2-0. The 2-0 to Trammell. Has a solo home run tonight. He's got another one. Goodbye, baseball. Off the foul pole. Trammell's second of the night. Britton had to come in there with the fastball, his 6th of the year, and he turned on it. and he just kept it fair in the rain. Doink, ding, dong, gone. Yep, a sinker that drifted back to the middle of the plate. As this is grounded foul to Torrens, 0-1. So it looks like the Yankees are going to waste the beautiful start by Garcia as that misses outside 1-1. Yeah, I don't think most people nobody hates the Giants. As that misses outside 2-1. As this is chopped foul at the plate, 2-2. Now this one popped up on the infield. Driscoll waving everybody off. On the lip of the infield grass, makes the catch, the second out of the inning. What do you mean, JC? You like the Giants Stadium? Yeah, the Giants Stadium is very nice. Fraley 2 for 4. A couple singles, takes a strike, 0-1. Now takes a slider outside, 1-1. Maybe, JC, maybe. We'll see. Be 2-1 now to Fraley. Fouls that one off, 2-2. That one low, 3-2. JP Crawford on deck. Slider misses outside, ball 4, and Britton just not as effective as normal. Crawford 1 for 4 with a double. Takes the strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1 is inside, 1-1. Now a good strike at the knees, 1-2. Another foul ball there from Crawford, still 1-2. Another foul ball, staying alive. Britton trying to get him to chase the slider and miss it. That one just outside, 2-2. What's up, Pond? How's it going? So Zach Britton gives up the lead, a solo home run, or excuse me, the game possibly here. Game was tied 2-2. Taylor Trammell, though, the solo home run. There goes the runner. This one chopped up the middle. Didi there will fire to first. Actually, the hit and run actually helped him. Didi would not have been there if he wasn't covering second. But Taylor Trammell gives the Mariners a lead on his second home run of the night. We go bottom 9. Last licks for the Yankees, now down by 1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
As Drew Steckenrider comes in to try and close it out. It's a closer by committee for the Mariners. A 2.33 ERA. As Aaron Hicks, 0 for 3, will lead things off.
leading off for the Yankees.
Indeed, Pond, indeed. So Debbie Garcia went 6 innings, only gave the 1 run. Then Darren O'Day gave up a run. And then Zach Britton gave up a run. We'll see, JC. We'll see. Probably not, though, buddy. The 0-1 to Hicks is popped up to shallow left. There is Trammell, the hero of the night for the Mariners, makes the catch, 1 away. And that brings up JT Realmuto now. He's 0 for 3. Really struggling lately. Second rider, by the way, fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. First pitch from him late on it was JT, 0-1. 94 on the gun. He can get it up to 97 when he really wants. The 0-1 from Steckenrider. Hammered towards right, fairly deep, racing, cutting away. Oh, and it's off the glove of Haniger out there in right. So Realmuto gets into second with a double. It was slicing away from Haniger. That was not an easy play. And JT gets his 22nd double of the year. Yeah, we'll be fine, JC. We'll be fine. And you know what that means? Jerome Driscoll will be pinch hit for by Mr. Walk-Off himself, Mike Ford. 281 average, 10 homers, 24 RBIs. Playing the matchups here. First at-bat of the night for Ford. Turns on the fastball, just missed it foul, 0-1. Just a little out in front. It'll be an 0-1 to Ford. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, 0-2. Chases the changeup. Realmuto, the tying run off a second. The 0-2. Strike 3, froze him looking with the fastball. 2 away here in the ninth. And now Gio Urshela, who's 0 for 3, is the Yankees' last hope. Real Muto off a second. 2 outs, bottom 9. Yankees down by 1. First pitch to Gio is outside, 1-0. Didi Gregorius on deck. Has popped him up, and that should do it. Torrens, right there in foul ground, will make the catch. And despite the double by Real Muto, the Yankees cannot score. And the Mariners take game 2 of this 4-game set, 3-2. Britton will fall to 4-3. Delaplane will get the win, and Steckenrider will get the save. Delaplane improves to 6-7. That's Steckenrider's 4th save of the year. And credit where it's due, Taylor Trammell and this Mariner pitching staff did not give up a home run to the league leader in home runs, but the Yankees gave up 2. It's a shame. Debbie Garcia had a good start, but he gets a no decision. Got no offense, no run support. So Britton's ERA is now over 2. Oh, they did it. They blew it in the 9th again? Well, how about that? It's bottom 9-9-9, it says, right? Oh yeah, JC, I'd be worried too if I was the Mets. They've lost 3 of 4 to the Pirates. They're about to lose to the Reds. What's up, Farmers? You got to be happy. I saw your Twins took game 1 of that doubleheader against the White Sox. Rich, this is no. So it's my franchise. I'm a Yankee fan. I made a Yankee franchise, and then I started trading guys. I got rid of Stanton and Sanchez because they suck. I got rid of Chapman because he sucks. Like they're all getting rid of all of them. Sorry, Farmers, that you blew game 2. Pond, honestly, best way to start a franchise is just pick your favorite team and just start playing games. Like, I like my settings. I hit on veteran. I pitch on Hall of Fame. That works for me. The games are usually pretty entertaining. You see here, aside from this 5-0 game against Miami, everything else were close games, very different games. We just had a pitcher's duel with Debbie Garcia, for example. So the Yankees, now 81-30, will be fine. Yusei Kikuchi versus Luis Castillo will be the next game. We're going to do a quick save here, of course. Well, that is a good thing for you, Farmers. Yeah, it's weird how JJ just has disappeared since the Mets and the Mets series and now tonight. And, well, it looks like the Mets are going to get out of it. It's 9-9, but this might go to extras. It looks like Diaz, it might get out of it. Yeah, Diaz got out of it. He had the Reds had a chance to win. But this is going to go extra innings, so extra baseball in Cincinnati. Let's go, Reds. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it, buddy. So, Kikuchi versus Castillo here. Game 3 of a 4-game set that each team has taken the one game from in the first 2. Looks like after a rainy day yesterday, it looks like it'll be a nice night in the Bronx. Credit to Garcia. Got his ERA down by half a run. That was a good start for him. Of course, Garrett Cole is hurt for the rest of the regular season. Might be back the last week of the season, but, yeah, not good for the Yankees there. Yeah, I know, since the Stallings Grand Slam, I know. Farmers, that's very true. If the Phillies get some bullpen help, I don't think anybody's beating the Phillies. I think that's a very fair assessment. So, Gio's going to get a day off because he has been struggling. Kikuchi, another lefty, though. Not struggling, but he hasn't been his usual self. And I think that we'll have Victor Caratini come and get his first start at third base. And actually, you know what? Kevin Vizcaino will get the start at third. And we are going to let... We're going to let Dominguez DH. I like the speed in the lineup. So LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Real Muto, Driscoll, and then Vizcaino, Pollock. Dominguez will bat ninth. Bottom of the speed. That's what I've heard too, Farmers. I mean, that makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, you're right, JC. He will probably show up if they win. We'll see what happens. Go Reds. Let's go Reds. So, LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Real Muto, Driscoll, Didi, Kevin Vizcaino will get the start at third. Pollock in left again. Dominguez will DH. Another lefty from the Mariners. There we go. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I have Dominguez DH? Why didn't I put him in the field? He's a much better fielder than all those other guys. Anyway. Oh, well. Ah, well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Wasn't thinking. Should have had Judge DH again. Or Hicks. Should have had Hicks DH. That's what I should have done. Castillo making his 23rd start of the year. 15-4 record of 3.46 ERA. A whip just over 1. About a 9-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Jake Fraley, $156 with 6 RBIs, will lead off here against the, speaking of the Reds, former Cincinnati Red, Luis Castillo. As Fraley shows bunt and misses, 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
And now this misses low, 1-1. Beautiful day here in the Bronx after some terrible rain last night. This one's swung and missed 1 and 2. Well, that's the thing, JC, is that the Mets, if the Mets were in the Yankee division, the Mets would be in 4th place also. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Nicely done there by Castillo. That brings up Donnie Walton, playing short tonight. 264 average, 6 RBIs as well, no homers. Not a lot of pop here at the top of the lineup for the Mariners. There's a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Oh, third, they'd be third. Well, there you go, JC. They'd be 3rd or 4th. They'd not be, the point is the Mets would be, oh, there goes the bat. You know, Real Muto has the ball, 0-2. The Mets would not be better than 3rd in any division in baseball. As 0-2 now. Strike 3, caught him looking with the sinker. 2 away here in the first. Let's go Phillies. Let's go Reds. Mitch Haniger, 10 homers, 51 RBIs, a 245 average. Had himself a double in yesterday's game and also a big outfield assist. As there's a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. 7 for his last 16 now as he's heating up. Takes one low, 1-1. Mariners 19 games back at Houston as this is chopped back to the mound. Castillo there will field, fire to first, and has a terrific first inning. We go bottom 1. No score in the Bronx. There you go, JC. They're a game better. They're Toronto, basically. As Kikuchi making his 23rd start of the year, a 6-8 record, a 4.91 ERA. He will face DJ LeMahieu, who had the day off, 3.08 average, 27 homers, 60 RBIs. What's up, Darkstroke? How's it going? So the Yankees lost the first game 3-2 tonight. Could not get the walk-off winner. The bullpen could not hold the lead for young Devi Garcia. And this is fouled back out of play by LeMahieu, 0-1. The only good thing is we didn't use a lot of the pen. LeMahieu 3 for 7 in his career against Kikuchi. The 0-1 to DJ. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Usually first time through the lineup, Yusei pitches very, very well against the Yankees. And then usually the second time through the lineup, not so much. As that misses inside the DJ, 1-2. He throws a cutter, a fastball, a slider, and a changeup. It'll be a 1-2 to LeMahieu. Well, the Mets are up 10-9. Womp womp. That's why the Reds had to walk it off in the ninth. The Reds had to find a way to get that win in the ninth. Now it's going to be on the Reds to score in the bottom of the 10th. The runner on second. The 1-2. Smack towards center. Fairly deep, but Fraley's there. Makes the catch. 1 away. How you doing, Darkstroke? So we look at the Yankees starting lineup now. LeMahieu we just saw, followed by Judge. Hicks, Real Muto, Driscoll again at first. Didi at short. Vizcaino at third. Pollock in left. And Dominguez is your DH today. Aaron Judge hitting .310. Just missed a home run in yesterday's game. The wind is blowing to right field today. Takes one high, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 now to Judge. Smacked on the left field line, foul, just a little out in front of that cutter. 1-1. That is true, JC. I mean, the Reds could score easily, for sure. Honestly, Darkstroke, it's been up and down, buddy. It's been up and down. That misses outside, 2-1. Glad to be here with all of you tonight, though, streaming some MLB The Show. Glad you're all doing well. I still owed him a home run call. But as this one smacked to the left side, but caught by Seeger. Judge was jammed, got the good wood on it, but right at Seeger, 2 away. Didn't hit a home run at all in the first game. Both runs came on 3 straight, well, not 3 straight, but 3 doubles in the same inning. The first pitch to Hicks. Back up the middle, slow roller, tough play for Walton. Will fire to first and just get Hicks to end the inning. We go top 2, no score here in the Bronx. As that brings up Evan White. He's hitting 246, 11 homers, 52 RBIs. First pitch from Castillo is taken as a strike at the knees, 0-1. Evan White now leads the American League in strikeouts as Aaron Judge has slipped to second in that category, thankfully, as that's what fouled back out of play, 0-2. The 0-2, fouled off again, still 0-2. Checks his swing, did he go? Yes, he did, says the first base umpire. Strike 3, 1 away here in the second, third K for Castillo. And that brings up the DH, Ty France, hitting 218. There's a strike at the belt, 0-1. France 1 for 5 with a single against Castillo. You will, JC, you will. Swing and a miss there, strike 2, 0-2. The 0-2, got him chasing a slider, strike 3, 2 away. Castillo mowing him down. As J.P. Crawford now hitting 255. First pitch to him is just outside, 1-0. As this one popped up to left center, Hicks racing over will call off Pollock and make the catch. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Castillo. We go bottom 2, still no score in the Bronx. As JT Realmuto got on base in the 9th as the tying run, but could not be driven in by the Yankees behind him. Hitting 347 with 37 homers and 68 RBIs. First pitch from Yusei Kikuchi. Hammered to left center field and fairly deep, but Fraley is there. He will make the catch for the first out of the inning. We now look at the Mariner defense. Trammell in left, Fraley in center, Haniger in right. Shedlong Jr. at third. Crawford at short. Walton at second today. My apologies, he was at short earlier. White at first, and Tom Murphy behind the plate. And that brings up Jerome Driscoll. The rookie had himself a double and a run scored in yesterday's game. First pitch from Kikuchi is popped to right, fairly deep, but Haniger is there. He will make the catch for the second out of the inning. And now that brings up Didi Gregorius, hitting 303 with 29 homers, 68 RBIs. Only lefty in the lineup today. 1 lefty and 2 switch hitters against the lefty Kikuchi. First pitch to Didi. Didi had himself an RBI double and a run scored yesterday. Fouls it off the plate. 0-1. 30 doubles, only behind Aaron Hicks. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a low changeup, 0-2. Is Kikuchi working fast here? This will only be his 15th pitch in 2 innings. Swing and a miss, strike 3 out in front of the changeup. So Kikuchi matching Castillo at least through 2 frames. We go top third, no score, no base runners here in the Bronx. Well, Darkstroke, that sucks to be an ancient relic of an industry like the movie theater industry. As Shedlong Jr. hitting 283, 1 homer, 5 RBIs, playing third today. Yeah, exactly, Darkstroke. Exactly, as that's fouled off at the plate, 0-1. That is true. Shedlong Jr. was part of the deal, I believe, that got Paxton from the Mariners. Yankee Farmham. So in real life, by the way, Mets down or up 10-9 Going bottom 10. Chance for the Mets to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat after blowing yet another lead to Diaz. It'll be a 2-1 now to Shed Long as he lays off a couple pitches. Chases a slider inside, 2-2. Now backdoor slider just misses, 3-2. The ever-dangerous Tom Murphy on deck. I say that because he seems to hit the Yankees so well. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup, strike 3, 1 away. Oh, JC, I don't know. I don't know. Both Red Sox and Astro fans are pretty tough to tolerate. As Tom Murphy hitting 208 now steps into the box. I would probably, I would root for a comet to strike the stadium, is what I would root for, JC. As that misses outside, 1-1. And now this one smacked to right. Judge is there. He will make the catch. 2 away here in the third. Honestly, I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know. It's Taylor Trammell hitting 246, 6 homers, 16 RBIs. You know, I'll still say I'd rather see the Astros. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. I think I'd still rather see the Astros. Because I think, actually, is that still not going to play 0-2? If they were to legitimately win a World Series, I think it would get rid of a lot of the stink of the 2017 loss. I mean, if I had to pick, JC, that's probably my pick. Backdoor slider, caught him looking, down goes Trammell, and Castillo has been absolutely stellar here through 3. We go bottom third, no score. Yeah, JC, the National League East is far from over. That race is far from over, as Kevin Vizcaino playing third today, 316 average, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. He will face off against Yusei Kikuchi. First pitch fouled back out of play. Good cutter there from Kikuchi, 0-1. The 0-1 from Yusei is outside, evens the count up at 1-1. That's kind of my feeling too, JC. If I had to pick between Boston and Houston, I would say Houston for that reason alone. That it would kind of show that they never needed to cheat to begin with. As this one is hammered to left field. It's got a chance. It is gone! Goodbye, baseball! Vizcaino's second of the year and second of his career. Dedicated to Odoms, the rookie, puts the Yankees on the board, 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. What a shot by Kevin Vizcaino. Oh, King, the Braves can definitely make a comeback, especially with all the moves they're making, man. What, and they just got that catcher now from Arizona for another minor league first baseman. Yeah, I think the Braves can definitely make a move. Braves and Phillies are far from out of it, King. Far from out of it. It'll be an 0-1 to Pollock because he fouled off that first pitch. Pop foul and out of play, 0-2. So the Yankees go up 1-0 on the solo home run by Kevin Vizcaino. The 0-2 now to Pollock, way high and inside, 1-2. Jock Peters, I mean, he's no Acuna Jr., but he had another home run the other night. Like, he's a good Band-Aid to try and get through the rest of the season. The 1-2, smack to left, towards left, but right at Crawford, who makes the catch on the fly, 1 away. The Braves can't get any luck, man. Soroka broke his Achilles again, I think it was. It's just unbelievable. Dominguez hitting 273, 4 homers, 14 RBIs now. That misses outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Dominguez. Smack towards right. This will be caught by Haniger. A shoestring grab to make the catch and rob Dominguez of a base hit. Good play by the Mariner right fielder. And that brings up LeMahieu. Yeah, we're going to dark stroke. I think as that's foul back on a play 0-1. I know the thing is dark stroke because I'm also trying to do things that people want. And you look at the numbers, the viewing numbers. By the way, Votto just singled to left, so runners at the corners now for the Reds. As LeMahieu chops this to the left side, knocked down by Seeger, fires the first. So good defense by the Mariners. Robs that's Shed Long there at third of any further hits. But the Yankees do get on the board. Kevin Vizcaino is second of the year. We go top 4, 1-0 Yankees. As Jake Fraley 0 for 1, the center fielder. Swinging a miss there on a changeup 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a sinker 0-2. The 0-2 to Fraley. Slider knocked to third beyond Vizcaino. He was playing in because to protect against the bunt, and Fraley just smacks it past him for a leadoff base hit. Now that brings up Donnie Walton. Watch the bunt here. This one grounded to the left side. Tough play for LeMahieu. He does get the runner at first. But moving to second is Fraley with 1 away here in the 4th. That brings up Mitch Haniger now. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Swing and a miss there on a fastball. 0-1. Fraley will score easily on a single. He is just that fast. As that changeup misses just outside, said the umpire. 1-1. Now a low sinker, 2-1. I mean, we're going to try a couple more dark stroke, but it's the same thing with the state of the Yankees. First off, I just didn't feel like doing it today, honestly, because that's fouled back out of play. But a lot of people just didn't care for it. As that's chopped to third, that is a foul ball. 2-2 still. Now a slider hit the short. Didi there checks the runner. Fires the first, in time, 2 away. We'll do a couple more highlights maybe this week, dark stroke, but we'll see how it goes. As Evan White 0 for 1. Little dribbler foul. 0-1. Now this one popped up to left. So despite the leadoff single and Fraley getting the second, the Mariners will not score as Pollock makes the catch. And we go bottom 4 in this 1-0 pitchers duel in the Bronx. A lot of people didn't like him, JC. It's like, I didn't feel like doing it, honestly. At least today. Maybe we'll do one tomorrow. I don't know. Like, as Aaron Judge 0 for 1. Hammers one towards center field. But again, right at Fraley, who will make the catch the first out of the inning. All right, well, then if I post another one, you guys got to share it. Because it's not getting any views. It's not getting any love on, they don't get any love on TikTok. JC, you guys ask me questions. You basically get the state of the Yankees here on Twitch. Aaron Hicks 0 for 1. Swinging a miss there on a cutter 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 now to Hicks. Good backdoor slider from Kikuchi 0-2. Like if these things are gonna do well, like you guys gotta remember, like I'm trying to like, I'm not just doing it for my health, like as that smacked back towards the mound, Kikuchi fields fires the first 2 away. Like I would like the videos to do well, you know?
Now batting, catcher, JT.
That is Naquin single, so we're tied at 10. And the Reds still have no outs. Now Votto at second base. I know, it sort of did dark stroke. Yes, that's fouled back out of play 0-1 by JT. My last 2 home runs, the Mike Ford and the JT Real Muto, both did over 60,000 views, both of them. As this one hammered on the left field line, foul quickly 0-2. Like, I know not every video is going to do that. But when you see that the podcast video does 2,000 views, as this has popped up to right, and you see, and this is going to reach the seats, actually almost was gone, it just sliced foul. you know, or the State of the Yankees do 3,000 views, you know, you kind of like, well, where should I be putting my efforts, right? Where should I be putting my time? As Real Muto checks his swing 1 and 2 on an inside cutter. You know, and that's the thing. So, I mean, if you guys want more of those, I'll do a couple more. But you got to share them. You got to show them some love. As this one hammered to left, it's a base hit by Real Muto. So JT with the 2-out single, he might be starting to heat up again, and that brings up Jerome Driscoll, who's 0 for 1. I appreciate that, Darkstroke. I really do. Thank you. First pitch to Driscoll. Inside out and towards right field. This is going to dunk in front of Haniger for a base hit. Real Muto will go first to third. So runners at the corners now for the Yankees with 2 away here in the 4th. We lost 3-2, Odoms. We lost 3-2. And you missed your home run dedication. Your home run dedication came in the second inning of this game, or third inning of this game. Third inning of this game, your home run dedication was there. So Didi Gregorius 0 for 1 now. A chance to give the Yankees some insurance runs. Fouls it back out of play 0-1. No, did not get a home run in the first game. We got a home run. The only run in this game was a home run. And you got your dedication there in the 3rd inning. It'll be an 0-1 to Didi. Swing and a miss there, actually 0-2. Thought he was going to at least make contact, but just whiffed on the cutter. All right, thank you, Odom. Much appreciated, buddy. 40th pitch of the night from Kikuchi. Swing and a miss on a high cutter. I thought that was going to break down and in. It just hung up there. Strike 3. So the Yankees get a couple of base runners and threaten, but do not score. We go top 5, still up 1-0. Now, I know, Darkstroke. I know, but like I said, you guys got to share, too. You guys got to share. The TikTok does it by shares. As, well, that's a big deal. So a double play for the Mets. Votto to third. Brings up Ty France now, who's 0 for 1. So Mets, the Mets not out of it yet. A base hit would win it. So Akiyama, it's up to him now in Cincinnati. It's going to be an 0-1 now to France. Inside 1-1. But Suarez, that was the last thing he needed to do was hit into a double play, as that one is punched to LeMahieu. Fires the first in time, 1 away. Now that brings up J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Takes one high and outside, 1-0. Now that is a strike on the black, 1-1. Good pitch there from Castillo. 50th pitch of the night from him, or the day I should say, is chop foul, 1-2. The 1-2 to Crawford. Smacked over the head of LeMahieu for a base hit. Hicks will cut it off. Crawford thought about going to second, but made a wide turn and then retreated to first, so a 1-out single. Only the second Mariner hit, and that brings up the speedy Shed Long Jr. Takes one outside, 1-0. Now a fastball right down Broadway. Goodbye, baseball. Shed Long, I believe only his second home run of the year, is a 2-run bomb, and that's just been the way things have been going lately for the Yankees. They get home runs, there's solo shots. The opponents get home runs, there's guys on base. And just like that, they're down 2-1. A fastball, as soon as I let go of it, knew it was going right down Broadway. And Long did not miss it, as Murphy missed that one, 0-1. So we're going to the 11th in Cincinnati. Tied at 10, by the way, in real life. That misses inside, 1-1. And to be fair, the Mariners have given us fits all year. We dropped 2 of 3 of them in Seattle. We took the first game here, dropped the second game 3-2. It would be a 2-1 now to Murphy. As this is grounded to short, Didi there. That's what we needed from Shed Long. 2 away here in the 5th. That brings up the rookie Taylor Trammell, who had 2 solo home runs, including the decider in yesterday's game, as he softly punches this one to Gregorius. Throw to first in time, so Castillo gets out of the inning. But Shed Long Jr., former Yankee farmhand, gets his second of the year, a rare start at third. Both third basemen today have homered. It's 2-1 Seattle. And speaking of Kevin Vizcaino, the Yankee third baseman today, giving Gio Urshela a day off. Hit his second home run of the year back in the third. That one was dedicated to Otis. First pitch from Kikuchi now to Vizcaino. Fouled back out of play. Good cutter at the top of the zone. 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 now. Swing and a miss on a fastball. 0-2. Quickly in an 0-2 hole. The pitch. Checked his swing, but he went around, says the umpire. Throw to first is in time by Murphy to complete the play. So a strikeout there for Kikuchi. I believe that's only his second or third of the day. As Pollock now 0 for 1. Lined out hard in his first at-bat. Ball's carrying the right field today, by the way. And that misses outside, 1-0. Pollock 1 for 6 in his career against Kikuchi with a strikeout. It'll be a 1-0 to Pollock. Smacked on the right field line, just foul, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Smacked foul the other way now, 1-2, out in front of a cutter there, pulled it foul. It's Kikuchi just moving along on a nice clip here in the fifth. This one smacked to the left side because of the shift. Crawford is there. Fires the first in time, 2 away. And that brings up the rookie Jason Dominguez, who flied out to shallow right in his first at-bat. Just got robbed of a base hit. Haniger made a nice play. First pitch to him from Kikuchi is, catches the outside black, 0-1. The cutter had just enough movement to get back to the zone. The 0-1. Hammered to left, slicing into the corner. It is off the top of the wall. Dominguez just missed his 5th home run of the year. Instead, he will have his 4th double. And again, the Yankees have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. He had a low liner off the 318 sign. So LeMahieu now up at the plate. He's 0 for 2. It looks like the Mets are ready to retake the lead here in the 11th. As LeMahieu smacks it to right, it's a base hit. It's going to be dropped in front of Haniger. Dominguez will score. It's an RBI single for DJ LeMahieu. And the Yankees here in the 5th tie it at 2. And now that brings up Aaron Judge. So LeMahieu off of first. Not good speed. Not anymore, at least. Judge swings through a fastball there, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 now to Aaron. Inside, 1-1. Tied at 2, bottom 5th. Kikuchi, this is one of his better starts in his career against the Yankees, as Judge just missed that fastball. Reared back and got it up to 95 to Kikuchi. 1-2. Oh, actually, he was out just a little out in front. Still, very close. Trying to jam him inside here. The 1-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tied him up on an inside slider. We go top 6, but the Yankees get the equalizer. DJ LeMahieu, an RBI single to right. We go top 6, tied at 2. I prefer this one, actually, JC. I prefer this one. That brings up Jake Fraley. He singled in his first at-bat. Reached second on a sac bunt, was left there by the Mariners. The 0-1 now. Tries the bunt. Tough play for everybody. Castillo will not be able to make it. Fraley with the drag bunt. Reaches first, so he's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. That'll get the average up. And now that brings up Walton, and he's going to drop another sac bunt. Going to second is Driscoll. They will not get anybody as he threw it away. Oh, they would have had the double. They would have at least had Fraley. But Driscoll makes an error at first, and now the Mariners are set up for Mitch Haniger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. He takes one inside, 1-0. So this inning could quickly get away from Castillo here, as this is chopped foul, 1-1. There's the strike with the sinker, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Chop to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu to second for 1. Didi to first. Oh, it pulled him off the bag. Another bad throw by Didi Gregorius. So now there's 2 on with 1 out instead of 1 on with 2 outs. Another ground ball like that, though. Didi is praying for it. He wants to redeem himself as White takes a strike, 0-1. A deep fly ball, though, will re-give the Mariners the lead. As this one is deep, all right. Goodbye, baseball. What a terrible break for Castillo. A pair of errors leads to Evan White's 12th home run of the year. A 3-run bomb. And this one is, like I said, is getting away from him. It's now 5-2 Seattle. What's up, 31B? As the Yankees are about to lose their 4th of the year to Seattle now, as Ty France fouls one off, 0-1. That misses low, 1-1. Bad defense. Because I'm trying to give guys days off, JC. I'm in the middle of a 17-game run. I've got 17 games in a row without a day off. And sometimes, like, yeah, I would have had Vizcaino at short tonight, but Gio was tired. I needed to give Gio a day off. Like, that's how it works, dude. It's called managing your guys' workloads. There's a foul ball, 0-1. That's nice, 31B. That misses low and outside, 1-1. As long as he doesn't hit any against the Yankees, I don't care how many he hits, as that's fouled back out of play, 1-2. The 1-2 now. Chop to second, another chance for 2. LeMahieu to Didi on the first in time. There's your inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. But Evan White gets a hold of an inside changeup and turns on it. Another Yankee Stadium short porch home run. We go bottom 6. Yankees now down 5-2. As Alec Mills will start to warm for the Yankees, looks like he'll pitch the 7th. Aaron Hicks 0 for 2. And Kikuchi, credit where it's due, his best career start against the Yankees by far, as Hicks skies one to center. Fraley there makes the catch, 1 away. Up and the Mets retake the lead in real life.
Up next the catcher,
Real Muto 1 for 2 with a single now up at the plate. Fouls one off to the left side, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to JT. Misses outside, 1-1. I'm just busting you, by the way, 31B. You know that. But yeah, JC, if it wasn't for the fact that I wasn't resting Urshela today, Didi wouldn't even be in the lineup at all, honestly, against the lefty. The 1-1 fouled off by Real Muto, 1 and 2. An error by Driscoll, an error by Didi. Otherwise, that inning looks completely different. Honestly, nothing probably happens. I don't even think he gets up. Actually, I'm curious. And yes, all those runs for Castillo are considered earned. Even though I don't agree with that, honestly. I think at least one of those should have been unearned. But it'll be a 2-2 to Real Muto. Hammered to left center field, but Fraley is there. He will make the catch, 2 away. No, it was an off day, 31B. It was an off day. Waiting for the Phillies to get to town. As Jerome Driscoll 1 for 2 with a single now steps up to the plate. Well, Darkstroke is going to cover the character of Shang-Chi in the 10 Rings. Like, it's in the title, dude. Like, it's going to be... That's all it's going to be about. That's it. It's not going to play into the bigger universe that much until the very, very end. It's an origin story. As that's popped up the left, Trammell will make the catch, and that will retire the side. We go top 7. Yankees down 5-2 as Alec Mills makes his 13th appearance of the year. Yankees would love to get 3 innings, or at least 2 innings out of Mills tonight. save the bullpen, which has been absolutely taxed the last 2 series. No, 31B. I don't even know if I'll watch it at all. I have that little interest in it. So top 7, and here comes Shed Long Jr. So all the Mariners' runs are off of 2 home runs. A 2-run bomb by Shed and a 3-run bomb by Evan White. White's just cleared the wall. Shed's was a no-doubter. The first pitch to Shed Long is a strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1. Back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. And this is going to get by Pollock. And the outfielders just looking at each other. And Shed Long is going to have himself a double. Shed Long Jr. gets himself an opposite field double, and that brings up Tom Murphy now, who's 0 for 2. Fouls one back out of play, 0-1. Curveball, beautiful curveball in there for a strike, 0-2. Now slider, chop foul, 0-2. Lays off that one, 1-2. I did watch Black Widow 31B, yes. The 1-2 to Murphy, misses outside, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away, big strikeout there for Mills. That brings up Trammell, 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the ground out after having a career day in yesterday's game. Fouls that off and out of play, 0-1. I mean, Darkstroke, I hope that they put it on Disney+. As this one popped up to left, Pollock is there. He will make the catch. Shed Long will retreat to second. So 2 away now here in the 7th. And that brings up Jake Fraley. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored. Speed kills, folks, and it was Fraley's speed that really kind of undid the inning for Castillo in the 6th as that misses low, 2-0. Now curveball chopped to the right side for LeMahieu. He will flip to first in time. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees down 5-2. Again, struggling to find their offense. Well, I mean, Darkstroke, it's because it's a prequel. That's why it was predictable. As Didi 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts against Kikuchi. You know how it has to end in a way. The first pitch, chopped to the left side, right at Long because of the shift. Throw to first in time, 1 away. I mean, Shang-Chi will be on Disney Plus at some point, but will it be on Disney Plus day 1? Darkstroke, that's the question. As Kevin Vizcaino 1 for 2 with a solo home run. One of the few Yankees to solve Kikuchi today. Just not able to make any good contact for most of them, as that one's hammered foul, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 now to Vizcaino. Hammered towards center, fairly deep. Fraley going back. He will make the catch for the second out of the inning. It was a good fly ball there from Vizcaino, but Fraley able to run it down. And now that brings up A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. What's up, Taylor? How's it going, buddy? As this one fouled back out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 now to Pollock. Chopped foul, 0-2. So after that 12-run explosion in Game 1 of the series, the Yankees haven't been able to score more than 2 in back-to-back games now. It'll be an 0-2 to Pollock. Misses high, 1-2. As Steckenrider, who got the save last night, and Munoz warming in the Mariner bullpen. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. High, 2-2. Yeah, I hear you, Taylor. I hear you. Happy Monday. The 2-2. Lined into left field, but right there is Trammell because of the shift. to end the inning. Pollock hit it well, but they played Pollock to pull, and it worked out for him. We go top 8. Yankees still down by 3 as leading off Donnie Walton. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Also has himself, he's reached on an error. Also has himself a sac bunt. As Driscoll will win the race to the bag on the ground ball. 1 away. Now the game is over. Kevin Pillar just hit a 3-run home run. The Mets are going to win. No need to keep watching that one. As Mitch Haniger 0 for 3 now up at the plate. Takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Haniger. Chopped foul, 0-2. Now this one chopped to the right side because of the shift. Driscoll, the only one there, throws the Mills covering in time, 2 away. Nice play by Driscoll. And that brings up Evan White. Right now the difference in the game. A 3-run bomb to left. And that's right now, yeah, that's most of the Mariners scoring. Yeah, it was okay, Taylor. As this is chopped to the right side and through for a base hit. Judge gets it in quickly. 31B, I did not see that, no. As now that brings up Ty France, who's 1 for 3. He takes a strike, 0-1. Now takes one outside, 1-1. Now this one smacked to right, another base hit. Judge will cut it off, but and get it in quickly. So runners at first and second now for J.P. Crawford. Crawford 1 for 3 with a single. Takes one outside, 1-0. Now chops a sinker foul, 1-1. How was your weekend, Taylor? As that misses just inside, 2-1. Good Ephus curveball, dropped it in at 69, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up, jammed him with a fastball. Didi in shallow left will make the catch, and that will retire the side. So Mills works into and out of a jam. We go bottom 8. Yankees down by 3. Dominguez, who doubled in his last event. And here comes Kenyon Middleton. A 1-2 record, 4.82 ERA. Dominguez now will bat from the left side of the plate. Dominguez 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Chops this one foul, 0-1. Yankees need base runners, down by 3. And actually in that vein, Dominguez tries to bunt his way on, but misses, 0-2. Long was back at third. If he got a good one down, he would have reached easy. As this one up the middle, but right there is Walton, throws the first in time, 1 away. And now that brings up DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Kikuchi, 2 runs, 4 Ks, 5 hits, and 7 innings pitched. Easily his best career start against the Yankees. He goes 7 strong for the Mariners. Looking to improve to 7-8 as that misses inside for Middleton, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 to LeMahieu. Swing and a miss, a good inside slider. 1-1. Swung right over the top of it. The 1-1, swing and a miss, chases a slider, 1-2. Nice, Taylor. Nice. Very good, buddy. The 1-2, chopped foul. DJ stays alive as he got a piece of that low changeup. Middleton fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. The 1-2 misses high, 2-2. And this one smacked to right, coming on and making the basket catch is Haniger for the second out of the inning. Yankees just have had not a lot of luck with Haniger out and right. He's been like a vacuum cleaner, just catching almost everything hit towards him. And that brings up Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 3. Hasn't had a hit since game 1 of the series. First pitch from Middleton. Swing and a miss on a fastball on the inside black, 0-1. Good pitch from Middleton. Bad swing from Judge. The 0-1. Hammered foul, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. High and outside, 1-2. Judge lays off the slider. Kind of a waste pitch there. Middleton can touch 100 sometimes. Rarely, but he can. Throws very hard. The 1-2. Chopped to third. Out in front of the slider was Judge. Shed long, throws him out. And the Yankees go 1-2-3 in the 8th. We go top 9. Yankees down 5-2. Oh, that's really good then, Taylor. I know how that is. Everybody's finally starting to get back together again as Long 2 for 3 with a double and a home run. Takes a strike there, 0-1. Now a curveball misses low, 1-1. That Ephus curve from Mills. Probably not JC. I just don't feel like it today, buddy. As that smacked to the right side. LeMahieu, because of the shift, fires the first in time. 1 away. We'll finish this 4-game set tomorrow. As Tom Murphy 0 for 3 with a strikeout. One of the few Mariners not to get a hit today, or at least reach base. As he takes a strike, 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Nice strikeout there for Mills. 2 away here in the top of the 9th. That brings up Taylor Trammell. He's 0 for 3 with a fly out in his last at-bat against Mills. Takes one just a little high and outside, 1-0. Not usually, JC. Not usually. Sometimes I'll do like those daily challenges. That's lined and by Gregorius for a base hit. Pollock will cut it off and get it in quickly. I'll sometimes do like one of those daily challenges as a warm-up, like beforehand. But no, I do not play MLB The Show almost ever when I'm not on screen. As Jake Fraley, 2 for 4 with a couple singles, pops it up to right. Judge is there, will make the catch to end the top of the 9th. We go bottom 9 now. Last chance once again for the Yankees. Down by 3 to the Mariners. As in once again comes Drew Steckenrider. Pretty much, JC, pretty much. Very rarely do I do, like I said, aside from a couple of those challenges to warm up, maybe a half hour beforehand, I do not usually play anymore outside of the game. As Hicks 0 for 3. He's been ice cold lately, has Hicks, despite having his MVP kind of year. This one popped up to left center. Fairly deep, but looks to be playable. Fraley going back, still back. That carried on him, but just shy of the track will make the catch. Kind of a, definitely not a very efficient route for Fraley. And now that brings up JT Realmuto, who's 1 for 3. Well, that's why, JC, isn't it great that I got it for free through Game Pass? I didn't pay $60. That misses outside 1-0. Last year, I played it a lot more. This year, now with the freeze-off bug and all this other stuff, I don't play it as much, as that misses inside 2-0. I don't have to. I paid nothing for it. 2-0 now to Realmuto. Smacks this one foul. 2-1. Just a bit late on that outside fastball. Yeah, probably, JC. But honestly, I've made enough money in the past couple of months that it wouldn't have been a waste. You gotta look at it as an investment. 2-2 to Realmuto. But yeah, that's the great thing about Game Pass, though. 90% of my games now are free. As that one smacked to right field, that's still gonna be a base hit. Haniger will cut it off, so it's a 1-out single for Realmuto. His second hit of the day, second single of the day. And that'll bring up Driscoll now, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Pop foul and out of play, 0-1. Yankees need at least one more base runner to bring the tying run to the plate. Swing and a miss there and a fastball, 0-2. Yeah, JC, I mean, that's Game Pass, man. Like, $15 a month subscription, and I got my first 6 months for free. Not many games. Very, very few games are free, JC. And usually for a limited period of time. Much more limited than Game Pass. The 1-2, popped foul. Still 1-2. Driscoll staying alive. Would love if he plunked them. The 1-2, swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Strike 3. So Yankees down to their last out now. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius, who's 0 for 3.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch from second rider. Oh, they call it a strike. Ooh, I mean, I don't know if that hit the black, but that looked a little outside to me. 0-1, though, to Didi. Bad time for the ump to make a terrible call as this gets away from Murphy. Going to second is Real Muto. Really, all that does is prevent the force at second, though. On the wild pitch, and the Yankees are down to their last strike. If it's free, JC, we'll see. The 0-2. Chopped to the right side and through for a base hit. The Yankees are still alive. Haniger has a good arm. They will hold Real Muto at third. And that will bring the tying run to the plate. With runners at the corners, it's the rookie Kevin Vizcaino, who homered today to get the Yankees scoring started. First pitch. Swings at a high fastball, 0-1. I mean, I heard Madden is going to be terrible this year. I don't know, JC. I'll figure it out then. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. The 0-2 now. Inside, 1-2. Yankees down to their last strike. Runners at the corners, down by 3 for the rookie Vizcaino. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, strike 3. So the Mariners now have taken 2 in a row. Steckenrider gets his 5th save of the year. Kikuchi improves to 7-8. Castillo will drop to 15-5. And the Yankees' offensive woes have once again reared their ugly head. The inconsistency now is the only thing that's consistent with this team. So Yankees dropped 2 in a row, and that's going to end the stream for tonight. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday. I will see you all. Thank you, JC. I will see you all tomorrow. We will finish this series against against Seattle, and then head to Kansas City for 3, and then we'll have a small, and then finally we'll have in 5 more games, and we finally get a day off. So finally the bullpen will get some rest, and maybe these guys will straighten themselves out a bit. Long stretch here. Yankees right now in this stretch, let's see, 4, 5-1, 5-3, 7-3, 7-5 in the middle of this 17-game stretch. So 7-5 of their last 12. Not terrible, but definitely not great as they look to try and get the 4-game split with Seattle tomorrow. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good one. See you all later. Good night. It's weird, Jason.